Welcome to Crack-A-Pack. My name is Andrew. Today we're cracking open Throne of Eldraine. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is an on-adventure wild card. Next we have a mountain for our land. Then we have Stone Coil Serpent, which for X is a 0/0 artifact creature with reach, trample, and protection for multicolored. Stone Coil Serpent enters the battlefield with X+1 counters on it. So for any amount of mana, you get that many +1 counters on it. So it is however much mana, it is that big of a creature. Since it is all via counters, though, if there's any sort of effect that removes counters from a permanent, this becomes a 0/0 and is gone. Fortunately, this has protection for multicolored, so that's a little bit less likely to happen. Reach and Trample make this really great for swinging through flyers or blocking flyers. And, if you want to throw a ton of mana into this, then that Trample is going to be really impactful. It's not going to easily be chump blocked, and if your opponent is running a lot of multicolored creatures, then it's not even going to have to worry about those as blockers, right? That they will do 0 damage to it since it has protection from them. I think they can still be assigned as blockers, but you wouldn't take any combat damage from them, but you would still have to assign combat damage to them. I think that's how protection from a creature would work when you are in combat. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. Where this fits is, kind of anywhere. You're going to want +1 counter synergy for this to really be the best that it can be. So you can have other ways to put more +1 counters on it. But even if you just run this incidentally as like an artifact creature in whatever, it's going to be nice to have the reach at the very least, right? If this is just your token answer to flyers, this will be good enough in any deck for that. But it's going to be its best in a +1 counters deck where you're able to continually pump this up. So you can say, hey, turn 3, I've got nothing else to do, I'll drop this for 3, and then on turn 4, hey, I've got a way to get a couple of extra counters on here, so it's an even bigger creature, so it's more of a problem. That's where I would use it, but if you have other ideas or if you've seen this used somewhere else, let me know in the comments below. Next we have Bognaughty, Inspiring Veteran, Mysterious Pathlighter, Giant's Skewer, Ardenvale Tactician, Wicked Guardian, Sporecap Spider, Crystal Slipper, Marleaf Rider, Signpost Scarecrow, Wildwood Tracker, Mantle of the Tides, and Lonesome Unicorn to round out the pack. Now, today's Pack 1 Pick 1. I'm going to give to Inspiring Veteran. For a red and a white is a 2/2 creature. Reads other knights you control get +1/+1. So this is going to want you to draft into knights. This is a big signpost since it is getting a Lord effect for knights. And Boros Knights just kind of seems right. I know knights are across the board, like in every color in this set, but if any color combination should have knights, I would expect it to be Boros. Red-white normally is the color of the noble warrior knights and equipment, which is, what this reads, right? Inspiring Veteran wants you to draft knights, and knights are normally heroic warriors with big swords or equipment, and that is what you're going to draft with this. And that's kind of it, right? There's not a whole lot else to this. It's a 2-mana 2/2 that wants you to get knights. Lots of knights. There are other great cards in this pack, though, so if you have a different pick one than me, let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today, so thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.